With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, a look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Austin Jackson makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
San Francisco, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matt, one guy that's always worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's one of the best in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Settling in now, Joe Panik. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. The book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Corey Seager may not have your prototypical shortstop body, but he's proved he can handle the position. Standing at 6'4", a lot of people have felt like he might be too big, but he's proven everybody wrong and done a great job up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Andrew McCutchen stands in as he looks at a called strike.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. It's the Giants 0. Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Number 34, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, this starting pitcher, he's a rookie, so we'll see how he handles his nerves in this one.
Chris Taylor comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
And a high strike there, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Now in the box, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
And the runner back safely.
Keeping him close.
Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, that's two batters and two hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Yasiel Puig is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
That's in there, and he's deep.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got two on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their rival, Steve?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hot shot to third. One there. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Buster Posey makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Buster
into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to short. A dive. He's got it. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time.
Woo, no
Batting
problem.
sixth.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And Longoria will keep going. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Hunter Pence stands in.
Hunter Pence.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
And now with that runner on third and one away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Check swing here and a little looper. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. Giants out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Chop down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit. So the lead.
Batting sixth.
Kike Hernandez
Second baseman.
steps into the box.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1.
Well, give him some credit here at second base. He stayed right in there, knowing that he was going to take a hard shot. But there's no question that it did influence his throw because it was well off the mark.
Jock Peterson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Brandon Crawford continues to get better and better each year. Won the Gold Glove at shortstop in 2015. Really just continuing his improvement from his days at UCLA. And also, he's got some of the best hair in all the game.
So striding in, number 17, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for L.A. It remains 1-0. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the third inning in this one. Brandon Crawford is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Brandon Crawford.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, one away.
Batting ninth.
Number 34 set to hit now for the first time. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
This is in the air out to left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Center fielder number 16.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Rich Hill, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Rich Hill.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Chris Taylor will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard stuff.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting,
Corey Seager
shortstop.
is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
Hit to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. To second for one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail this one 1-0. Joe Panik is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And that's more of a slurve than a slider, but whatever it is, it's 1-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And this is taken outside for ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Well, that fastball seems a lot quicker after two straight off-speed pitches.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Buster Posey stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, high fastball up and in, followed by a curveball down and away. Two very different looks so far. And he's set up to go just about anywhere now.
Too high. 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Leading off the inning, Yasiel Puig, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is McCutchen, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher, number 9.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a single in his first try. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. Evan Longoria will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
The left fielder, number 8.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Hunter Pence stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Hit down the line at first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
The first baseman,
Brandon
number 9.
Belt stands in for the second time.
Belt.
Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Got him. So a runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there goes Pence. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Pence around third, being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out and couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
Number 34 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. San Francisco leads this one 2-0. Kike Hernandez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Jock Peterson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting,
Kyle Farmer stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
now batting, the pitcher.
Logan Forsythe will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Oof, that high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Chris Taylor digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And now
he's got to build off that strikeout from a second ago. And this is where a little confidence can really get you out of a tough spot here.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Tony Cingrani will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Austin Jackson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Joe Panic will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Cingrani pauses. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Andrew McCutchen is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And there's ball 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Corey Seager will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Yasiel Puig will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Rocket to third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting,
No doubt, as you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Yasmani Grandal stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 2-0. back here at Dodger Stadium. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Buster Posey will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A quick out number 1.
Up next for the Giants,
Evan Longoria will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Into the seats, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Heading out toward shallow right. Puig waits on it. 2 down.
the left fielder, number 8.
Hunter Pence will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're up 2-0.
7th inning stretch.
Cody Bellinger steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Kike Hernandez is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. In the air now out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Brandon Belt will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Visiting Giants making themselves at home on enemy soil. They lead the home-standing Dodgers here in the 8th as you take a look at our line score to this point. Brandon Crawford will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Fastball in there for a called strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 34.
Number 34 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Kyle Farmer digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Shot toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. And we're going to have a pinch hitter come on here as the youngster Matt Kemp has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Matt Kemp.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Drilled on the ground to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Center fielder, number 3.
Chris Taylor will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. Pedro Baez will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. And so here is Austin Jackson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Squared that one up just a little late. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Into the box now, Joe Panic. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Now, you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it? You got to at least try and fight it off.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that hot.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Corey Seager will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Pence. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 66.
Yasiel Puig will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line drive to center field. Jackson is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. He's kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Number 34 is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 2-0. So long from Southern California.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Giants. 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.